Pillar Nonprofit Network was funded by the London Community Foundation to take on a feasibility and business plan to test the idea of a social innovation shared space for London.
A shared space for social innovation is about the opportunity to create a space for entrepreneurs, businesses, social entrepreneurs, social enterprises, and nonprofits to exist, cohabitate, cross-pollinate, and create social and economic impact in London.
What we've done is we've hosted 3 community design jams to gather input from people across many sectors, and we also took a lot of interested people on the road down to Toronto to truly experience the Centre for Social Innovation and Artscape as 2 examples.
The London Community Foundation chose to fund the feasibility and business plan for a social innovation shared space project because no such shared space exists in London to date. It meets many of our criteria about involving diverse collaborations, which we believe sparks new approaches. And we think that in the end, if the business plan works, this could be a real game changer for London.
We are at high risk of losing our young entrepreneurs. We need some place to attract them.
An environment that does promote wellness and happiness too.
Spaces that are for productions.
A centralized place for those solitary pursuits to come together.
So that you can have transient users, occasional users, businesses, nonprofits.
Different kinds of activities to occur.
A collaborative space, but that's suitable for everyone's dynamic needs.
That's exactly what this whole concept is about.
I came to the Design Jam today because I knew there was going to be a lot of great energy, a lot of great people, and great ideas.
I see a lot of energy. I see people participating with great enthusiasm.
There's energy here, there's excitement, there's a passion, and there's a desire to do something.
There is a lot of great ideas of what people think about a social innovation space.
It has to be the kind of space that when you walk past the front of it, you say, hey, I'd like to look in there. That's the kind of building I could work in.
We need to have massage therapists.
Glass walls and open concept rather than being stuffed in a cubicle.
Lower lighting, no crazy fluorescent lighting, very high ceilings, very chill space.
Interesting, cool, funky.
A yoga studio.
There should be a mix between private space and very public space.
And there's no space like that in London right now.
Who's it being designed for? Anybody and everybody, for young professionals.
Entrepreneurs and people who are apt for social change.
People who are in high school and in universities now.
People who want to change and shift the way we do things in society.
People who just have budding ideas, who want to come to the center to get help, to help move an idea forward, but don't have the infrastructure or the knowledge to do it.
It's about making sure that students are getting outside of that Western bubble, outside of the university bubble, coming into the community.
To know their ideas, and you can take on their ideas and build new innovative ideas on that.
It's nice, and it's a nice way to work in general.
When it comes to nonprofits and groups and organizations, obviously we have some that really want to push this idea forward, and there are some that are just individuals.
People from different backgrounds and different organizations, so we can hear about how we can have this shared space for collaboration.
Every individual, every organization is a partner in some way, whether that's in kind donation of skills or services or funding.
This process is awesome for London, long overdue, and I think we can really pull it off and really make a difference.
It's just this great organism that's growing of people who are trying to create some positive change in our city.
And lots of good stuff here.
I'm excited to see how this moves forwards, because I think it can go to some very good places, and it's just a matter of making sure it gets there.